Hey everybody, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Do you guys see that cabinet open? I never notice them until I film it. Hey everybody, it's Jess here with Bless Jess. Thank you so much for watching today. This is Vlogmas Day 13. I did not film yesterday because I woke up, actually I couldn't sleep like all night on Saturday night. And I woke up, my face was like hurting so bad, like I guess it was allergies. My sinuses were hurting, my throat is still really sore, and so there was nothing exciting to see. I pretty much laid on the couch all day yesterday. I didn't go to church. The kids were super bummed because they didn't get to go to church. If mommy doesn't go, they don't get to go because daddy, if you don't know, he's a pastor, and so church is his work. He's super busy, so we all just kind of stayed home and chilled. I am feeling some better. I think it's just allergies. I'm still like, really congested and my throat's really sore, but it's not enough to like make me like want to go lay in a bed sick, just feel blah. I did sleep a little better last night, although Nate was up several times in the night. He hasn't done that in a few weeks, so it was pretty hard, but such is life. We got them to school this morning, and if you guys don't know, I was telling you guys on Friday or sometime, I think it was Friday, Lucy had to walk in by herself today, which doesn't seem like a big deal, except it's a long way. Like, she has to make several turns. Her class is kind of in the back of the school, sort of. And so I've been talking to her all weekend about it, and she kind of was a little hesitant today, but they had a safety patrol kid walk, like an older kid, like a fourth or fifth grader, walk with her. So that was awesome. And then there was a couple other kids that were having trouble. So ended up the principal of the school was like, I'm just going to follow this group to their class and make sure everybody gets there. So that made me feel super good. Nate went to school great. And then David's normally off on Monday, and I was really excited about us having our first like Monday off where we didn't have kids. That's going to be so crazy. But he ended up having to work today because we're going to be out of town on Friday. So he's taking his day off on Friday instead, which is perfect because we're going to be out of town, and that way he, has a day off and we don't have to like stay. We're going to leave like as soon as the kids get out of school Thursday afternoon, and he can be off all day Friday, and we'll be coming home on Saturday night. So it's a really quick trip, but we're having Lucy's birthday party. Her birthday's next Tuesday. I can't believe it, y'all. So he's at work. I went ahead and did all the grocery shopping. So today, I'm not going to get all into the details, but today I am starting to, well, I've been kind of the last week, but I'm really starting today pretty strict, not pretty strict, let's be real, pretty sort of strict. I don't know the words. I am going to start doing lower carb eating. Lower carb, higher fat. I feel like the carbs are killing me. I will be doing so good, and then I'll eat like a cracker or something, and then I want like 20 million crackers, I just cannot control myself around them. So I'm going to try to really limit the carbs, and I feel like increasing the fat a little bit will help me not be hungry as often. And I'm not going to be like super strict keto or anything like that. More kind of like a lazy keto style. Everything I eat will not be keto friendly, but I'm hoping this will kind of help jumpstart. I'm still doing intuitive eating. I'm still practicing that and trying not to eat unless I'm hungry. However, sometimes I'm failing. A lot of times I'm failing on the intuitive eating because my body feels hungry, but I know like I don't even know how to describe it. It's like an uncontrollable urge to eat, even if I'm not hungry. And then if I am hungry and I start eating, then it's like a free for all the rest of the day, and I need to like kick it into gear. So this morning I just had some coffee, iced coffee, which I've been loving, with some half and half. And then because I can't do the iced coffee black. I like hot coffee black, but not iced coffee. And then I'm drinking some water enhancer flavored water, and I got these stainless steel straws today. I'm not sure what to think of them. Like, I like how cold, though it's really cold, but it kind of feels like I'm going to the dentist or something with their instruments. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get used to it. So I'm trying to decide what to do. I have like a lot of things I need to do. Do I do YouTube stuff first or do housework first? I'm kind of thinking if I get housework done, then that's over with, and then I can just focus on YouTube. That's probably what I'll do, even though I don't really want to do that. Doing doing YouTube is way more fun. Thank you guys so much for all of your comments on yesterday's video about the mean comments. I got so many amazing supportive comments. You guys are just awesome. I'm gonna probably do a whole video on this whole real life lunch thing, what I'm thinking when I say that, because I think some people don't understand, and I probably haven't explained it good enough. So I'm gonna do a separate video on that. But thank you guys so much. I know there's so many out there that can relate to what I'm feeling, you know, we're all busy moms, and the takeaway from that video and all the comments is, for me, is we need to stop beating each other up. Like, us as women are so critical of each other. So critical. I mean, when my kids were little, it was breastfeeding versus bottle feeding, and there was one side and the other side, and stay-at-home mom versus working mom. Like, there's so many things that we all do differently, but you know what? No matter what you're doing, being a mom is hard. Being a mom is the hardest thing ever. We all just need to support each other. And I say, if you leave your kids and have to go to work, and even if you love your job, the whole working mom thing is so hard, you know? At the same time, being at home all the time with your kids is so hard, and never feeling like you have any adult interaction is so hard. I mean, that is why I started doing YouTube, honestly. It's because I felt so isolated. I felt like I had no one to talk to during the day. Like, it felt isolating. Like, I'm tearing up now because it's easy to feel like that as a stay-at-home mom, and having you guys to talk to really helps me out. But you know, breastfeeding is hard. Bottle feeding is hard. Feeding your kids organic is hard. You know what? Sometimes it's a struggle to open up the bag of chicken nuggets and get it on the table because you're just exhausted. Being a mom is hard. So hard. We just need to support each other. You know, do you what works for your family, because this is what I believe. God gave the kids you have to you. He chose, out of everyone in the world, He chose to give your kids to you because you know how best to take care of them. And I'm not going to get into the people who neglect their kids and all that. That's not what I'm talking about. But there's a reason that you are put in charge of your kids, and you have to do what you feel like is best for them and for your family and for the stage of life you're in. I mean, heaven's sakes, there's times where I do really good at certain things, and there's seasons where, you know what, you're like, I can't fight this battle. We're just gonna have to do something different. So, okay, now that I've just been talking for like 7 minutes, I'm gonna go clean. I feel like my hair looks crazy. What do y'all think? Oh, one more thing. I am trying to come up with an idea to make some sort of craft for our ladies. We're having a ladies retreat, and our ladies are making crafts. I think I showed you in yesterday's video. People are making like fall wreaths and all kinds of stuff. I'm not crafty at all. But I was trying to think of what to do, and a lot of people are doing fall and Christmas, and I think that's great. But I kind of wanted to do something different, so I had the idea to make a menu plan, like a menu, because you guys know I'm all into that, and then frame it so it's kind of like a dry erase, and so that ladies can plan their meals and have a pretty way to display it for their family. Am I stupid? Would that be something good? I kind of came up with a design, so I'm going to show you guys. It's not framed or anything. I kind of was practicing with how it would look framed. I'm probably going to get some frames and like distress them, paint them and distress them. But I kind of designed this. It's not perfect. I'm going to tweak it. But if this was framed, let's see. This isn't the best frame. But if this was framed, like with a dark, not red, this is a red frame. But if this was framed where the glass, maybe like a gray frame or a white frame, cream, let me know. I also kind of was playing around and did something like this, and I thought we could frame that. I don't know. Is this something that people would like? Like, seriously, tell me the truth. Like, I want to do something that's going to sell and not look stupid, but I just thought it might be something different. And then you could take your like dry erase marker and then write on the glass. That's how I got started menu planning, is I made one of those for myself, like seriously, like 6 years ago. And that's what I did. Now I do it on the computer, but Anyway, let me know. I'm gonna stop talking. I'll see you guys back later. Okay, you guys, so the whole day has gone by since I talked to you. I've been super busy. The day goes by like that when the kids are in school. So crazy how fast it goes by. I got some housework done. Very little, but I got it all straightened up at least. Straightening. Supposedly straightening, not cleaning. And then I got some YouTube work done, and then I laid down for 30 minutes, exactly 30 minutes, actually maybe a couple minutes under 30 minutes, and I took a little rest, and then it was time to get the kids. But I needed that 30 minutes of rest. Still totally needed it. I felt so much better afterwards. I'm making myself some coffee right now because I still feel a little tired. And in about a little less than an hour, we've got to ride up to about 30 minutes away where Dave is taking our old Jeep to the CarMax. We're hoping to get just a little bit for it. It's not worth much, but we're ready for that to be done with. So Dave is taking it up there to get hopefully money for it, traded in or whatever. Not traded in, but sold. And then we're going to go get him. So we don't have very much longer if we have to ride up there. So the kids had a good day. Nate's still trying to get in the swing of things behaviorally, but he did really great. He went to art class today without any problems, and he had no accidents today, so that I consider a win. Lucy had a great day. She got her classroom job, which is apparently to hold the door open when they go outside. But she told me that it was a little bit too heavy, so a teacher had to help her. I'm really... What? What do you want?
Well, let's see, Mama give a teacher a hug.
You gave your teacher a hug? That was nice. Okay, so I'm going to drink this coffee, and I'm going to get the kids ready because we've got to leave in just a few minutes, like I said, to go up there. I'm afraid this vlog is not too exciting, but, you know, every day can't be super exciting. So, anyway, we are going to do that, and I'll check back in when we get home. Anything else exciting, more exciting is going on. Okay, so I just had my coffee, and I'm feeling more energized, so I'm going to go ahead and make up the goodie bags for Lucy's party on Saturday, just so it'll be done and it'll be done. So let me show you what I'm going to put in them. By the way, I wish all of you could come to Lucy's party, but I'll definitely be vlogging every bit of it. She's going to have a princess pool party. So I've got a bunch of stuff in the Dollar Tree. Like they have these treat bags that have princesses on them for $1. Can't beat that. So I'm going to make up 12 bags. So I'll have a few extra. So everybody's going to get all of these things. They're each going to get a glow stick, not a pack of them, just one. I'm going to divide them up. A little pack, there's 4 packs in here. A little pack of Oreos, a little pack of Princess Goldfish, a little pack of Fairy Tale gummies, a few of the favorite Favor Reds, which are the best, Starburst, an Airhead or 2, and also I'm going to cut up some of these stickers and put in there. So I'll make it going. Hey guys, so I am sorry to be switching from talking about Lucy's birthday party and all of the fun stuff to something a little bit more serious, but it's just kind of how my day went, and I'm always amazed how like freckly I look on this angle. Let me see if I can turn on the lights, like freaking me out. It's kind of how my day's been. It's just kind of like everything was happy and good, and then, oh, that's way too bright, and then it kind of all went sad. But I did want to talk about what happened today. So I'm gonna try not to cry. This is just real life, and I am sharing what I'm doing today, and I kind of thought about not sharing this and just erasing all the footage from today, but I don't want to do that, so we're gonna get through this. So my grandmother passed away today, and it's not a surprise by any means, but she's still my grandmother, and it was really hard. So my mom had called me right before I made the last clip and said that she was headed up there. She's in a nursing home. And I don't know if you guys remember a few weeks ago when I was home, my grandmother fell and broke her hip, and she has like severe dementia, and it just makes everything really challenging. And she's, you know, older, and she fell and broke her hip, and they weren't going to be able to do anything really because of her her age and her dementia. And so I got to see her quite a bit. My kids got to have pictures with her and stuff the last few months we've been up there. We've got to see her, and I'm really thankful for that. And my mom had called and said that she was going to go see her. She just felt like she needed to go see her because she hadn't been looking too good the last few times she saw her, and she just wanted to go sit with her. And on her way there, hospice called. I was actually on the phone with Mom when hospice called, and she called me back and said, she's declining. I'm glad I'm going up there. I'll let you know something when I get there. So I was making those party goodie bags, and Mom called as I was doing that and said that she had passed, which I wasn't expecting it that fast from when they said that she was declining. But at the same time, we have been praying that that God's will would be done, and she was in a lot of pain, and I'm glad she's not suffering anymore, but it still hurts for us. I know where she is as a Christian. I know where she is, and I know I'll see her again one day. She's with her husband, she's with her family, and most of all, she's with Jesus. And I'm gonna miss her. But she lived a really good life. She lived a really good life, and I just want to share with you guys that I understand if you're going through anything hard of losing someone or something like that, that it is hard. And that's why I didn't want to just delete this footage or delete this day and just not show you all any of this, because it's part of my real life. And I can have peace knowing that I know where she is and that she's not hurting anymore. But she's a very special lady. I relate so much to her, because she was a pastor's wife. She was a pastor's wife for 40 plus years. And not only was she a pastor's wife, but she herself was an ordained minister. She was an amazing lady. Like, she did crossword puzzles every single morning. She was so smart. I mean, she knew every, like, Wheel of Fortune. She would know it before even the other people had a chance to, like, you would even have a chance. There'd be like two letters up there, and she would know it. Like, she was so smart. And then she had the dementia, and it just, we had to watch her kind of drift off. I mean, she didn't know who I was for probably the last 4 or 5 years. So, you know, we kind of lost her in bits and pieces, but today was really hard. I actually lived with her and my grandfather in college for 2 years, and she was just the best. She was the sweetest lady. She was always so happy and so positive, and she's so funny. And I would be stressed with finals and stuff, and she knew I loved her cornbread. Y'all, she made the best cornbread. It was like real thin, and she made it in an iron skillet. It was just the best, and she would make it for me when I had a final or something, and it just meant so much to me, and I'm just sad today. But it's also good. It's also good because she was hurting. She was in a lot of pain, and it's a good thing. So anyway, I didn't want to just make this a big sad thing, and it isn't sad. It's happy in a lot of ways. It's sad for us now, but you know, at the end of the day, you're not promised tomorrow. None of us are, and she's very blessed that she was able to live such a long life, and she has so many grandkids and great grandkids, and she's got to see them, and we have all the memories of her. But we're not promised tomorrow. And she had a relationship with Jesus, and she had a great testimony, and she still does. So I am okay. I know I'm crying, but I'm okay. I don't know what else to say, except that's just kind of how the rest of the day went. So I know this video is like a big mess of hodgepodge, but that's kind of how my day's been. We did sell the car. We didn't get very much for it, but we went down there, and I got David, and he did sell the car, so at least that's behind us. And We had dinner. I was doing really good with low carb till all this happened, and then I had some carbs, but I'm not going to sweat it. I'm going to give myself a little bit of grace and just, move on. I'm not sure what this means about Lucy's birthday party, which is the least of my worries, but Lucy's birthday party and all of the other things. And I know you guys understand. I don't know about the vlogs. I feel like it should be fine. I should be able to vlog some in the next few days. That we're not going to pretty much do anything different with our lives. It's just kind of a hard time right now. So I might need to take a few days off, but I honestly, talking to you guys is really good therapy too. So just be patient with me. My dinner video is going up tomorrow, and I have some other videos going up. So if you don't see a daily vlog, you know why. Thank you for all of your prayers during this time for my family. It's actually my dad's mom, so just lots of prayers for him. And he has 2 brothers, and they just lost their mom. It's hard, and my Meemaw had lots of grandkids, and lots of us are hurting, but also rejoicing with her because she's with Jesus. She's finished the race, and she finished it strong. She had an amazing life. And if any of us that are left, live up to half the person she was, we'll be doing really good. So anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. I'm kind of sorry for the downturn it took, but that's just how the day went for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, it's okay to like. It's okay to like and thumbs up. Please leave me a comment down below and subscribe if you're new. We would love to have you a part of our YouTube family, and we will see you all later. Bye, guys.